Whispers in the air, secrets everywhere. We turn it around, love in every sound. Words that twist and shout, no more fear or doubt. Change the way we feel, hearts begin to heal. Queens talk gossip, yeah, flip it all to play fair. Turning dark to bright, making wrong things right. Smiles behind the scenes, knowing what it means. Lift each other high, reach up to the sky. Spread the joy like fire, climbing ever higher. Every word a spark, lighting up the dark. Queens talk gossip, yeah, flip it all to play fair. Turning dark to bright, making wrong things right. Words that twist and shout, no more fear or doubt. Change the way we feel, hearts begin to heal. Queens talk gossip, yeah, flip it all to play fair. Turning dark to bright, making wrong things right.
Welcome to the QT Gossip Podcast, where we flip the script on gossip, turning negativity into positivity. Join us as we redefine the conversation, focusing on the good, the inspiring, and the uplifting stories that shape our world. It's time to change minds, one positive gossip at a time. Let's dive into the stories that make us smile, inspire change, and celebrate the best in people. This is QT Gossip, where good news is the headline of every episode. Now it's time for tea time with the Queens.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello,
Thank you all
hello.
so much for coming to Queens Talk Gossip. It's going to be an awesome time. I'm super excited. But before we start, let's just do a little disclaimer.
Listeners, while we love to hear your thoughts and opinions, please remember that the views expressed by our audience members do not necessarily reflect those of the Queens Talk Gossip podcast team. We value diverse perspectives and encourage respectful discourse within our royal community. Cheers to lively discussions and keeping the crown classy.
That is right, Bernina. We like to keep it classy and sassy
Yes, we
up in
do.
here, let me tell you. I am super excited. I am so grateful for all the guests that we have here today, as well as most of our viewers that are online. I am
Every show is
very,
always
very
a phenomenal one. Every
It
show.
is. I am super pumped to announce our amazing special guest. But let me just change it up a little bit. Let me.
Oh,
You know,
change
I
it up.
also broke. Yeah, I'm gonna change up the music once my controllers stop messing. I broke my controllers.
Alright.
And let me tell you, I am going everywhere. It is horrible. But I think it's time to hype it up a little bit. I want to introduce my special guest. Our special guest, Queens Talk Gossip, is so excited to announce. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 1000 Tracks. Please give it up for the awesome Mr. 1000 Tracks. Welcome. We are so excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yes.
You can never have too much tracks, I'll tell you
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes,
You
sir.
you really can't.
Never.
You really can't.
We got a great audience out here. We got the highest.
Shout out to
we
the
do.
audience.
Woo!
And we
Awesome
have
people.
a
Shout
ton
out
of
to the
people
audience.
watching online right now.
Yes,
so I'm
we
super,
do.
super excited. We always have more people watching online than people in here. So
Let's
I
go.
am very, very excited to have all you guys watching.
And we got
It
one of the
is gonna
best
be
guesses ever.
an awesome
Mr.
time.
1000
Yes.
Tracks. 2,000,
Hey, I appreciate
3,000.
it.
I'll take 1,000,000.
Yes. Me
Let's go.
too. Me too. Well, guys, before we actually get down and deep into the
Ooh, deep.
dirty deets of the gossip, I want to talk about one little thing. Okay, we're gonna do the icebreaker. Unfortunately, Mr. Captain Jack Morgan cannot be here today due to real life things that he has to take care of.
Oh,
But
I'm
in
sad.
his place, you got me.
Let's go.
So, that being said, I will do today's icebreaker.
What's
An
that? Icebreaker?
icebreaker, Mr. Thousand Tracks, is basically we're going to talk about one specific topic, and it could be anything. It could be like a game, it could be a question, it could be really anything.
Okay.
It's just to loosen up, get us to have some
Bet.
fun a little bit. So,
I like that.
here is the I'm trying not to move everywhere. My controllers are so messed up. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, it's okay.
So
No.
I gorilla glued these bad boys, and let me tell you, I did phenomenal work, but that doesn't help the fact that I'm moving
knows?
everywhere. Anyway,
Maybe
Yeah.
this will be the year, the next year, where you get a new Quest free.
who knows?
Let's
You know
go.
what? If I bust my butt enough at work and get extra money, you never know. No one needs to eat every day, right? I can save some money for another
I
headset.
don't know about that
right?
one.
Let me tell you, that headset is expensive.
Mm.
But
It is.
yeah. The icebreaker, since it's getting to the little spooky season, last week we
Okay.
did talk about what our favorite and non-favorite Halloween costume is. This week I want to talk
Okay.
about what is your favorite candy. What is the one thing that as a child you
Go-
had to have, and you purposely went to every single house just knocking on that door,
So I have to
and you
choose
like
one.
dug. You had to
That's
dig for that
right.
one candy, one specific
Oh
candy.
no.
Ooh.
Mm. I
Okay,
can't choose
me?
one.
Or are you talking to bro?
Oh no.
Everyone, all of us.
Okay,
Actually,
so if
let's
you're
have our
talking about
special
me,
guest
I'm
go
a,
first. Yes, let's go.
okay,
Let's-
yeah, I'm gonna
let's do
say
it.
for the most part, my favorite candy back in the times when I used to chew till my teeth hurt, definitely was Snickers. I was a Snickers guy. I love my Snickers.
You
I
ain't
make
you
sure I
when you're
get those
hungry.
and I'll put them all in the pile and
Mm,
give it half of the stuff away. But Snickers for sure. That's what I wanted.
that is a
Definitely.
good one.
Mm. Now I kind of
Man,
want
I remember.
Snickers.
I know, me too. Man, I really probably shouldn't have talked about
Oh,
this
well.
because now I'm hungry for candy.
I think my most number one is Reese's. I always gotta reach for those Reese's chocolate peanut butter cups.
Mine too. Mine
Yeah.
too. We are twinsies. We're drinking Mountain Dew right now together, and now our favorite candy is Reese's. Let's go.
But if I had to pick some
Wow.
honorable
Fun.
mentions, got Butterfingers, Twix.
Twix, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Skittles.
Definitely
I'm not big
Skittles.
of a Skittles
Fun
person. I'm
fact.
more
Definitely
M&M.
Skittles.
I was
Skittles for
obsessed with
sure.
Skittles. Obsessed.
Yeah, I love Skittles. Starburst,
I f-
definitely.
oh yeah, I feel a little guilty.
I remember during
let me-
Halloween nights, me and my parents and my siblings would go to like 5 towns and would grab a giant garbage bag, and we'll just go to
Wow.
every house that we could. We went to probably over 100 houses that night, and we piled up the whole trash bag with candy. It was like the best night ever.
That sounds so fun.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Have
What was
any
the
of
dude
you
when it's time to split
two?
it up though?
Oh, I would fight. Me and my sister used
Yeah,
to
I think
fight
it was
all the
argument
time.
time if y'all put it all in one
Yes.
big bag, right?
Yes. Have any of you actually had the pleasure of passing out candy? You know, when you got older, you weren't allowed to trick or treat, but then you could pass out candy. You can sneak one for yourself every so often, like I don't do.
I had
Oh, you mean like as a teenager when you was a little too old to go, so you would just give out the candy. Stay at
when
home
I
and give out
stopped
the-
Teenager,
Okay,
yeah.
The-
mhm.
after
Yeah.
I stopped trick or treating, my last time trick or treating was 7th grade. After I stopped, I had to help my
Right.
sister because my parents would work at night, and I would have to help my siblings pass out candy. And sometimes I would still go with my sister. I would not trick or treat, but they would go out, probably smash pumpkins. They would probably go trick or treating themselves, and I would just tag along
Oh, my.
because I didn't want to be home alone. So
That's pretty
Well,
awesome.
let me tell you a crazy story that happened to me. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Not too long ago, possibly maybe even last year, who knows, okay? I
done the
I love me some Skittles, okay? I will eat me some Skittles
you're
like no
tasting
one's
the
with you on that.
rainbow.
I taste the
I'm
way
with you.
I taste all of it, okay? I thinking like I'm a good person. I want to be a good person and I want to get Skittles for these kids, right? I see Halloween Skittles. I'm like, I have to get those. They're decorative. Let's go, right? I'm passing the candy out. These very, 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 very young little kids
Yeah.
are coming up and candy, taking the Skittles. I'm like, those are some of my favorite. I hope you like them. They're so good. Make sure you eat them before you go to bed. Your parents will love you. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna sneak one for myself. I snuck one for myself. Okay, at the end of trick or treat, almost everything is gone. I ended up giving the rest of the candy. I always give the rest of the candy that I have left over to my neighbor across the street. His name is Sebastian.
You
and
had a
he is
change
such
of
a good kid.
hearts, and you gave away your last Skittles bag to someone.
No. I kept that bad boy. That one's for me. Okay, but I gave the rest of the candy to my neighbor. Right. Well, silly me. Was it last year or the year before? I don't know when it was. It was probably the year before. But anyway, silly me, I started eating these Skittles. And I'm eating them, and I'm not liking them. Okay? I'm tasting something disgusting. It is
Different.
It's bitter. It tastes
Candy
like
corn.
it tasted like dirty diapers.
Yuck.
Like the Bean Boozle game, and you select the dirty diaper one. It tasted like that.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
tried
like,
them candies. Yeah.
I looked at the package, and I'm reading the package, and it says zombie flavored Skittles, and I'm like,
Man.
oh no! And it literally says on the package, brought to you by the game Bean Boozled. Pick
Zombie
wisely.
Skittles? They're not
Yes,
bad.
they made zombie Skittles. You probably have the good ones then. They made zombie Skittles that had Skittles in it that tasted like rotten diapers.
The Bean
And I'm
Boozles,
passing-
bro. Have you tried the Bean Boozles before? My
my
kids
goodness.
gave me 2 of them, bro. Man.
Oh,
One was called Rotten Sock or something like that, dude. I almost threw up in my mouth.
It is
Spoiled milk or
disgusting.
something like that. It's the craziest candy you can eat.
Yes, I remember I bought some for that. I bought like that game once, and I took it to the office that I
Yeah.
used to work at, and we played that game. And I recorded all these guys. I'm an IT specialist, and I was the only girl in the IT room, and they're eating this candy, and they're like all gagging, and I'm just over here laughing my butt off. Like, it's
Yeah,
funny,
that
but
candy's
yeah,
horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's
I
horrible.
felt so bad for the kids that I passed out that candy to, because they're so young, and
hey,
yeah, so
nothing's more worse than the Harry Potter jelly beans. Every flavor of Bots
Oh,
beans.
yeah, you are.
I don't think they all was that bad though, was they? Like them damn boozles? I mean, them Bean Boozles? Them are crazy, man.
Mhm.
I'm telling you.
I'll never
he
trust
told you
George
gonna
or Fred
change
Weasley
our-
again to sell those to me.
Oh my goodness, that
I
is
should know
so
you
crazy.
pay them with jelly beans. Never mind. Look, that's right.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I think that was an awesome icebreaker. Super, super excited about it. I loved to get to know you guys a little bit deeper.
Oh,
I
yes.
like the
Awesome.
fact that you like some Snickers. You're like me and like the Reese cups.
And the Butterfingers.
I
Oh yeah,
yes.
definitely Reese cups too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mhm.
Oh man.
I actually not too long ago just came back from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I ended up making a 1 pound Reese cup. You can make your own Reese cup there, and you can fill it with whatever you want.
It's probably
and I
not the
made
same,
my own.
but-
Oh, it's delicious.
So it's
Hershey's
even
Hershey's
the
better.
place they make the candy from? Nah, I think it works.
Yes, it was
That's
so
where the
good.
candy come from.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was so delicious. It was so good. I
Oh.
loved it. But guys, without further ado, I think it's time we get to know our special guests. Let me get some music here going
Okay.
on. Boom. Let's get started. Mr. 1000 Tracks,
Mr.
tell
1000
us a
Tracks.
little bit about yourself. How'd you become on
Okay.
Horizons, and how'd you become you? Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. How I became me. Started out as a young kid, loving music, you know what I'm saying, from a little city called Gary, Indiana. For the people that don't know, that's where Michael Jackson is from. The Jackson 5, you know,
sweet.
rest in peace to Tito, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. That's where I come from, and just a little kid with ambition trying to make music, and I grew up and start learning my craft, bettering my craft, start doing more things in the future, and then here I am, Mr. 1000 Tracks.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Well, tell us a little bit what you like to do here in the metaverse.
Okay, now what I like to do here in the metaverse is what got me here is music. I do music for real in real life. Run studios. I have a mobile studio, a studio bus that drives around, and then I have a recording studio. And for the most part, I was I was told about recording studios here. Well, not even recording studios, just studios where they rap. And so I came here, and my goal was to make real recording studios in VR, and that's what I like to do here.
That is awesome. We actually
That's
do have
freaking
someone
great.
online asking what was the first thing that you recorded?
The first song I recorded, believe it or not, I was a kid, man. It was like in 1999, bro. Wow. And it was a little rap song that me and my friends wrote in like 20 minutes. Then we went to a little studio called Low End Records in Gary, Indiana, recorded it. And yeah, that was my first song ever when I was 12 years old, man.
Do you still remember it?
13 maybe. No, I don't remember it at all. I just remembered it when I did it.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I
That would
could.
be
No, I
so
don't
fun.
remember.
Either way,
it
it
at
must
all.
be a very great hit. I can't. That's awesome.
Nah, I ain't
That
gonna
is
say all
awesome.
that now. It's a hit, maybe with the S on the beginning of it. Excuse my language.
Oh my goodness. No, you're okay. You can do whatever you want. Well, that's pretty cool. It's so cool to have awesome people on here to be able to do some
Sure.
awesome songs. So, are you mostly like a rapper? I'm assuming you're mostly like a rapper.
Well-
I can't talk today. Rapper.
When it comes to music, if you're gonna say as a performer, yeah, I mostly do rap. But I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I edit. I'm a video editor. I'm a video game developer. Hey, I do a lot.
Oh, dude, you're
Not
pretty
gonna lie.
badass.
Oh,
That's freaking
Yeah, I do a
awesome.
lot, man.
So if you
do a
have
lot.
someone, if we have someone out here who is watching, which I do believe we do,
Okay.
what would you give advice to the person? Like if that person is starting out and trying to do types of recordings or do types of musical performances like you have, what advice would you give them?
Well, in 2024, the best advice I would give artists is to never take no for an answer. Like for real. Know that like music is so universal today and it's so diverse when it comes to like social media and the internet. It's really not no limit. There's no limit at all to what kind of music can be created. So I would say don't take no for an answer and work hard. Figure out your craft and try to make yourself sound as good as possible. And there you go.
That is awesome. What was one of a challenge that you had to overcome, especially being in Horizons and trying to do the things that you wanted to do on here? What was the challenge that you have to overcome?
Well, honestly, in here, I didn't have many challenges. The main challenge was when I first started was being comfortable with learning how to, I guess, spend a little money to, get some things done that you maybe can't do yourself. Investing in your craft. Let's just say that. That was a thing that I had to kind of get myself situated with in here. But other than that, man, it was pretty smooth. Everything I wanted to learn, I was able to learn. And, for the most part, I just worked hard like any other thing.
Heck yeah.
That was
Ate the best
awesome.
out of nothing.
We're
And I
bro-
definitely agree to not wanting to spend money. I think I'm very not wanting to spend a lot of money either. So I definitely
Yeah.
understand that feeling. Yeah.
I definitely understand. For real. Times ain't no joke today. For real.
Mhm.
oh no.
So one of the things that I love about the artists being in here in the metaverse is that they have the ability to go out and go anywhere and do anything that they are able to do.
True.
Being able to perform in here is like being able to perform in multiple different states, multiple different multiple different countries.
Right.
And to be able to connect to those people that actually like your music, like your art that you perform, what is one
Right.
favorite thing that you like about it? Or two or three?
Well, the favorite thing I may like about it is the universal aspect. Like you said, being able to connect with people everywhere. I feel like to me that's the better aspect of what we doing right now in VR because it's creating a
Mhm.
new path when it comes to like working together, collaborating, handling real business. Like it's really getting done right here in this VR headset. So I feel like that alone, the universal aspect, being able to connect with different people, different artists, different people that's just really working and not getting in here playing.
Mhm.
Shout out to the people that get in here to play and relax. But I'm really in here like on like let's handle business. Let's see what's going on. Can we
Mhm.
network? So yeah, I think the networking and the universal aspect of that is the best thing to
Yes,
me.
I agree.
Yeah.
Being here in Horizons, when it first launched, it was mainly for gaming. It was mainly to connect with new
Right.
people. It was what they called a virtual Facebook.
Exactly.
We didn't have any legs, and we tried to build stuff that we tried to,
I
put
agree.
shapes together. And nowadays we have companies in here, we have enterprises, we
Yep.
have amazing things growing in here, and to be able to have these awesome connections that we can get in here is something very special and unique and also different, because not
Agreed.
just Horizons but the metaverse as a whole is growing, and there is a lot more
Yep.
things to come. There's multiple different applications. Do you only work in Horizons, or do you also work in other different applications on the metaverse?
Well, when I first started before Horizons, I was dealing with an app called Immersed. I don't know if many people may have heard of Immersed, but it was somewhat of a like workroom environment type of app where you can invite people in and we were sharing like what you have on your computers and stuff like that. So I got like 3, 4 real screens on my computer in my real studio. So I was able to connect every screen onto that app. And with that, I was able to like invite people in to make beats and collab. And that was pretty awesome.
Ooh.
That's really the only app I
Hmm.
really got to get into. But there's other ones that I've heard of, but I haven't really got into them. So yeah, Horizons is
Mhm.
and VR chat for sure. But Horizons is definitely the where I'm trying to connect with because most people to me connecting through Facebook and Instagram, I feel like this is the next best thing when it comes
Mhm.
to like the virtual aspect. So yeah, this is where I'm at for real, for real.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I used to play on VR chat all the time, and I know that there are some
Right.
companies out there that actually are in VR chat. I know that the
Oh yeah.
Billionaire Club is in there. They
Yep.
were on here not too long ago. We also had what was it? Ice. Um, their logo was like you can ice yourself. Um,
Oh, that's dope.
why can't I can't think of their name, but they made personal assets that attach to your VR chat avatars, and you can wear them anywhere
Okay.
you wanted to wear, and it was pretty awesome. But
Yeah, that's
the
dope.
amount of right, the amount of companies that are actually growing here in Horizons is actually, if you look at the stats and you look at the numbers, it's more than any other application that is out there right now.
I
And it's
agree.
not just because, you know, it's easier to work with, because in
Yeah.
the long run it kind of is, but also because Horizons has the ability to connect with more people. Horizons has the ability to allow you to do the things that you need to do for your company, rather than what other applications have. So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, um, and it's also a little bit more easy to control younger audiences in here than it is to control younger audiences in other
Oh
VR,
yeah,
like
definitely.
other
Yeah, for sure.
applications. Hmm.
That's the
So
truth,
that's also
especially VR chat.
Mm.
yeah. I can
That's
let me tell
definitely the
you,
truth.
I can tell you how
You
many
guys ain't
crazy
Because
wrong.
the
avatars I
kids
have
can
seen.
control you in VR chat. They can
How did you
literally get you up out
how
of
did
there.
you discover like the metaverse, this whole Oculus thing? Because it's uh,
Mm. So when you say the metaverse, are we talking about Horizons?
like Horizons, like metaverse in general, or before that, like in general, like
Okay. Well, how I discovered getting into VR, period. Man, they had this game that I kept seeing. It was called Drunken Bar Fight, right?
I
And I
love it.
just kept
Oh, I
seeing this game
saw
over
that
and
too.
over and over again. And I thought I could play it on this little Oculus thing that I bought. It was like one that you put your phone in or some crap. But I bought that and I bought the Drunken Bar Fight game and I was trying to upload it on there and I couldn't get it to work. So I'm like, man, I want to play this game so bad. I went to the store, you know what I'm saying? Worked a couple extra hours, went to the store, bought me a headset. And that's really what got me in VR.
Good
But I
choice.
played a few games. I started making music for a few games. Shout out to Gym Class. If y'all ever heard of Gym Class VR. When it first
Ooh.
started, I got to make a couple beats and they was on the game when you first start or whatever. And that was my starter to trying to really get in here and make stuff happen. I was thirsty after that. I'm like, yeah, I want to get in the mix. So I started doing a few more games. Big Ballers VR, got a couple, well, one or two on there. And I think it was another game that ain't released yet. But that's what got me going into VR. And if somebody in Horizons, we was playing contractors, they told me about a studio in Horizons. And that's what got me into Horizons. I haven't left since I got here. And that was
That was
last March. So
awesome.
I've been here for a while. I've
So
been stuck in here.
here's the real question, okay?
Okay.
Was that game worth it? The Dragon Bar Fight game?
Yeah, man.
Of course, that game's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first bought the headset, you was able to go live straight off the headset, like with one click of a button. So that was the first thing I did. I took me a little shot of tequila and I played the Drunken Bar Fight game, and I had such fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. That was the most fun I had playing a video game in a long time. And yeah,
Okay.
that definitely
I
sparked
might
my
have
interest in
to-
the
You have to
game.
try it.
I might have to look into this game.
Oh, for your
Yes.
first
Can you
time,
play
it's
it?
definitely worth it. And it's cheap. It's cheap
Can
too.
you
It's like
play it
$10
with
bucks. I think.
friends?
Yes, you can play online with friends. Yes.
Sis, I'll
Okay.
even
Y'all
join
can
So
group
you
up in the
can-
party and play together in the lobby.
Hey, let's
yeah.
go. So you're saying we should all get together and go to a bar and just start a fight, is what you're saying?
Yeah, just throw the
In
drink in
VR,
their face.
sure. In real life, nah, because you got to have a lot of bond money to get us out. So
I'm talking about the game.
yeah,
True. Yeah, and I'm broke.
Yeah,
I don't think
if
yet.
we talking about the game, then yeah, let's do it
Mhm.
for sure.
I will definitely have to look into that game because I've seen a lot of those ads for that too. I remember watching a
Yeah.
funny video on YouTube actually. I don't remember it was I don't remember who it was.
It's funny how
Um,
Oh, sorry. Ah.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Oh, no. What were we going to say?
I was just gonna say it's funny how when you're watching a YouTube video and you connect to those apps that you see online and it like drags you into it. I'm kind of curious. Were you just watching a random like YouTube video and you just saw it, or did you see an ad for it? Because those ads get you every
Nah,
time.
it wasn't an ad. I want to say, where did I first see that game? It was on YouTube for sure, but it wasn't an ad. It was just me looking for VR games because I was playing that little. It was like a VR headset. I think it was an Oculus for sure, but it wasn't an Oculus. It was before the Oculus 2. The 2 is what got me into it, but it was that first Oculus headset that you put the phone in and it come with one controller. I bought the game on that headset, but it wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work. But I seen it on YouTube for sure. Like YouTube is definitely where I seen that game.
I don't know.
And I went crazy. Somebody was playing it, and then I'm like, I gotta get that. When I seen the dude grab the bottle, drink it, bust the old boy upside his head, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go back there.
I'll never forget when I discovered VR. I didn't get VR headset until 2021, but it was 2017.
Me too.
It was like around when Aquas 2 wasn't even thought of, and I saw Uganda Knuckles attacking a bunch of people in a VR chat, and it was funny because they were all just a bunch of people dressed up as the meme.
I seen that.
Yeah, and
I didn't even know that was VR chat, and that was everywhere, popular too.
Yeah, I was just like, I need this game. After PlayStation Home got shut down, like, Anybody remember
PlayStation
PlayStation
Home.
Home? Oh yeah, that stuff was the classic. I used to go on that all the
Heck
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was decent too. PlayStation Home was cool.
And what would you like to say, Devil?
It's
What's
one
up,
thousand
Devil?
tracks. Before you,
What's the
when you
word,
were
man?
talking about the headset before the Quest 2, was
Yeah.
it a black one with leads by any chance?
I want to say it was great.
Oh,
It should
Oh, there we
be I think it's the MetaQuest Go, something like that. Because there's Go, then there's a Rift.
It
That-
might be the
those
Go.
two came
You
out
might be
before
right.
the
It
Quest
might
2.
be the Go. Yeah, the Oculus Go. I think that's exactly what it is. An Oculus Go, if I'm not mistaken. Because that had the apps on there. But I seen the Drunken Bar Fight in the App Store and I bought it, but it wouldn't work on the Oculus Go. You right. The Oculus Go is exactly what it was.
It was
'Cause
one
it
of the
come with
first
one
headsets.
controller.
Yeah, you could take on.
No,
the
it
Go.
wasn't the first.
No,
but
it wasn't the first one,
mobile
but-
one.
But it was the first one
was
that
the
you
first
could,
mobile
you
one.
could
That
take on.
portable and stuff.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
had a
meant.
few shooting games on there. I knew the VR was the truth when I seen those shooting games on there. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Just on the little controller, you could control with one hand. It was crazy.
No, the
I'm like,
first
yeah, I'm
one
getting
was
that.
like a few years before that. So the first one, I don't know what the first one was called. Just what was the
Because
first
when I
one?
hear VR chat been around for a long time, right?
Heck yeah,
yeah,
I
it
think
has
it's been
been, I
around
think.
since like 2014 or 15. Like,
Right. Yeah, it's been a
Mhm.
while.
I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
videos of that too. When I first started seeing these videos of, and it's wild how thank you, Devil, for that comment. It is wild how things can change and how things
True.
I'm sorry.
having
I'm
a little
telling
fun
you,
with the
I
buttons we see.
you know me, I need a new I need some new hands here.
You
Mm.
But
need new
it's
hands.
wild. Yes, my things are broken. I'm so sad.
Quest 2?
Yeah.
I may can
Yeah.
help you out. We'll talk about it later.
God bless you.
She needs all the help she can get.
I know. I
No, for
am.
real.
I'm going crazy right now. All the things I'm doing, I'm doing it with broken controllers. You know how hard it is to build with
Yeah.
broken controllers? It's
I
very
do.
hard.
With a
very
stick
hard.
drift for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. But it's kind of crazy, like how nowadays where you can go and watch the oldest videos you can find in the metaverse and see how things are different. Like even
Yeah.
I guarantee you, even that bar fight game is probably had a lot of updates since then, and it probably
It
looks a
have.
lot different and is even more
It do.
detailed, more fun.
Right.
It's amazing how things
lot
can change
of-
in here and how things can grow.
A lot of games
Definitely.
became a lot more different because with the Quest 3, a lot of games got updated. With the Quest 3,
Yeah.
like
Once they
capabilities
dropped
and
that 3, he
graphics.
right.
Heck yeah. Ah,
Yep, I
hey,
agree.
hello.
What's up, A? Shout
Hello,
out to A.
hello. Thank you for joining us
For
today.
real.
And one other question I do have for you, Mr. 1000 Tracks. I want to
Okay.
get into the world that you would like to talk about.
Okay. Well, like I said earlier, I do a lot of recording studios in real life. You know what I'm saying? I had 3, but now I only have 2. The pandemic kind of slowed me down a little bit, but I still got 2. I got a mobile recording studio bus and I got a recording studio. And like I said, my main goal when I first reached Horizons, because I was coming in here seeing a lot of rapping going on, and it was mainly just, freestyles and battles. And, I just wanted to see people really learn how to do real recording in here where you can really have a studio session that felt like you was at home or in the real studio doing the song. So my goal was to create that. And, it took a few months. When I first got here, we didn't have legs at first. So I had to, we compromised, a couple months down the line, we got legs. But through that process, I learned how to make what I needed to make it where we can record. And that's where I got my studios, Money Grind Music Recording Studios. The same, it's like a identical studio to what I got in real life. Definitely.
That is so cool. These okay.
Reach the
And
button.
yeah, we doing real recording.
Oh,
We got people that's done songs through the metaverse. We got a metaverse mixtape that's coming out with all songs recorded right here on Horizons,
Ooh.
nowhere else. The whole song, all the
cool.
songs, the studio sessions was all done here in VR, nowhere else. And yeah,
Now,
that's
have
what
you
we
ever
promoting.
have you ever done a music video yet in Horizon
Yeah,
Worlds? And
I was doing music videos first. When I first got in here, that was my goal to do first. Was like, yeah, let's make some music videos so we could promote music without doing the real ones. We know me and my bro, we could connect. He went LA, I'm in the Midwest. We can connect together and do song and video. So yeah, that was the goal for sure.
That is so cool. I've always wanted
sure.
to do I've always wanted to do like a remake of a already music video that's out there, like maybe from like Megan Trainor or someone, and remake it
That'd be
as an
dope.
Avatar one, right? And just link it together and just like show, like it would be so awesome to be able to
Yeah,
do
that'd
that.
be dope. That'd
That
be
would be
dope for
awesome.
sure.
And all the things that you can do in here too. Just imagine the things that your mind can think of, especially
Yeah.
in Horizons. Like if you're doing a song about superhero or supervillains or something
Right.
like that, like how Billie Eilish has that I'm a bad guy. You can be the bad. You
I've
you
done
could be Superman, an evil Superman, and fly. You can literally fly, like just like it would be kind of cool. It would
Yeah,
be dope
you
for
can
sure.
I've
with the
done
cameras too. You
Yeah.
right.
yeah, I've done a
Imagine
couple
all that.
parodies in here with music, like so I'm planning on
That's
doing
good
more in the
ideas
future.
too.
Mm-hmm.
And my
I
comic
honestly been
would.
trying to remake like YouTube, or like memes and YouTube shorts that's funny and go viral. Make them in here, remake them, and post them. I think that'd be pretty awesome too.
That would. You know what? I think we got to get together, guys, and start making some pretty funny videos to post on YouTube. I
Oh
think
hell
that's our
yeah!
next goal. Mm-hmm.
My
We got the
YouTube will be
rapper,
launching
we got the
soon.
comedian,
So you got the rapper,
and
you
then I'm
got the
just the face.
comedian.
Yeah, I'm just
The
the.
YouTube channel I've been talking about for
that
over a year now, and I haven't done it, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Definitely do it, man. Do
Heck
it, bro.
yeah!
Yes,
Put a little
all the
work into
things that we
YouTube
can
and
do.
start working.
Mm-hmm. So, being a rapper and being here in the metaverse, Mr. 1000 Tracks,
Okay.
what is the after all of your hard work, after all the rapping you've done, after all of the editing and slicing and putting everything together, and you just want to relax in here now. You just want to take the time. You've done a good job. You've done a good project, and now you just want to do one thing fun. What is the one thing fun that you like to do in Horizon Worlds?
In Horizons,
Mm-hmm.
what's something fun that I like to do in Horizons? Well, when I'm not building and doing music stuff, if I'm just on here on my free time, they do have a shooting game that I like. It's called Free Fall. It just came out maybe a few weeks ago or something like that. And it's a little shooting game, man. You know, where you can grab any type of weapons and go crazy. It's pretty fun. That's probably the only game that I play in here when it comes to trying to enjoy like that type of thing. Cause I kind of relax and unwind in the studios, just sitting back listening to everybody go. Like that's kind of like my relaxation, and
Mm-hmm.
where I roll up and
I'll definitely have
adjust
to
and
check it
listen
out.
back.
I'm
for
always
sure.
into
Oh
shooting
yeah,
games.
for sure.
Like
Yeah, try that free
So,
fall, man. It's pretty fun, man.
awesome.
heck yeah, I'll probably have to check it
For
out
sure.
too.
Yeah, go check that
Now
out, y'all.
since you do come to in here and look at other studios, what's another studio that you've been to that you've participated in,
Off.
maybe a rap battle or something? You guys do that in here? I'm
Yeah, they
assuming you
do
got yeah.
battles. They do competitions. They got just regular shows where they just rap together. Everybody record and rap together. All type of shows. I had a show as well. But as far as what I may do in here, I'm not too keen to the competitions, but I've done a few. But you said what studios have I been to? I've been to every studio that get built in the metaverse. I'm like the studio top dog, though. I
Connoisseur.
gotta go see. Yeah, I gotta make sure I pull up to every studio to at least try to see how it goes. But if you want me to name some of my top studios that I would go to other than mine,
Ooh.
okay, let me say, for sure, WP Writer's Pen. Shout out to Writer's Pen. I like to go
Oh,
to his
yeah.
studio. It's a
Heck
good
yeah, he's
vibe.
actually going to be a guest here
Yeah,
soon
for
too.
sure. Shout out to
Really?
Writer's Pen,
He's a
man. You
legend.
know, he
Yeah.
do his thing. And he's definitely a metaverse legend, man. And he taught me a lot when I first got in, showed me a lot. So salute the Writer's Pen. That's one of my favorite studios, man. I can name a few more. NYG, New York studio. That's pretty dope. Shout out to New York, NYG. What's another super dope? And please don't get offended if I don't name somebody, y'all. My guy Danica, definitely, that was the first studio, one of the first studios I touched when I landed in the metaverse, and he definitely showed me a lot,
He's
put me
awesome
on to
too.
a lot of game. Man, he's a dope person. Y'all need to get him on here, interview him as well, because he's another
Oh,
dope
yes.
guy
Oh, yeah.
that's doing a lot in here.
He's
And yeah,
fantastic.
man, them might be my top three. It's a lot more. I don't want to start naming and stop not name levels for sure. Shout out, man, Nemo Dollars. He got a dope studio. I definitely pull up there, and you know they got a lot of competitions. And shout out to everybody else who doing their thing too, man.
Mm.
For real. I don't want
Heck
to keep
yeah.
naming and not name. So yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The next time you guys ever do a rap battle or a contest or whatever, please invite me because I would die to see this. I
Oh yeah.
am so about it, and I really want to see one. So
If you're
I
looking to
remember
just
coming
catch
in
them,
here.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, if you're looking to catch the rap battles, it's usually on Fridays and Sundays. You can go to Levels, Nemo Dollars on Fridays. They got rap battles every week while the season is open. And then, if I'm not mistaken, Danica still do the rap battles on Sundays. So yeah, you can check them out on each day, Sunday night, Friday night, usually after somewhere around 8 or 9 Eastern Standard Time.
All right. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out for sure because I remember when I first actually one of the first worlds I ever came in on Horizons was a rap studio, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was New
probably was
York.
Danica's.
Or
New
probably
York's? Okay.
either New York. It could have been. I don't remember. I remember walking in and it was all red, like most of it
Yeah,
was
that's
red.
New York Girl. That was New York
Okay.
Girl. Or
And I
probably-
remember it being in like the Horizon Central at one point, and I saw her. She introduced herself and she asked me to come take a look at her world. So I went in there, and there were so many people in there just going at it, having so much fun. And I was in there for a good few hours, just
Yeah.
and it didn't even feel like a few hours. It literally felt like 20 minutes, if that. And then I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, holy crap.
You lost
it
track of
was-
time, did you?
I did because it was so fun. And August is doing something. Poor August. But I had so much fun, and I I definitely want to go take a look at it again. And I honestly want to see, can you give us like an example of one of the things that you created, or possibly, give us a little sneak peek of something you're probably working on, maybe?
An example? What you mean? Can we? What I got to do? Send you a link or something?
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Rap something. Do something fun.
Oh, you want me to rap?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought you was talking about okay. I haven't came with nothing lately, but since they put me on the spot, I might as well keep going. Even with or without the beat, man, I'ma keep flowing. I got bro in front of me, queen on the side. Catch me on the podcast. Yeah, we gonna slide whatever time. It could be a 9 to 5, but I'm on the grind. Like I'm trying to smile with my teeth is on. I just still keep grinding because we in the zone. Freestyling, you can ask a question if you want. This the Queen's talk. We talking and giving up. No, ain't no giving up. We trying to get the bucks. I don't know, y'all. That's just some
That was awesome.
That was incredible.
Now we need
freestyle out the dome.
we're definitely gonna need you to create a rap just for Queen's Talk. I'm just saying, because that was well, even without
Okay,
any
we'll
hype,
figure
like I
something
could
out
give
for
you,
y'all.
we could get you some hype music. You know, we got this one. We can do all types of stuff. You know, we got.
That's
I
some
got
dance
you.
music. You got to put a dance track together to that. That
we
sounds like Gundam
we
style.
got this one too.
Okay. Alright, that one cool right there. I like that.
Yeah, and then we also got this.
I like that one though. Okay. Yeah,
This is the
makes it
standard fun stuff.
Oh,
And
easy.
then we
Yeah, I
got
like
this
that.
one.
For sure. We'll figure we can do something.
Yeah, we got some. We can make it happen.
lots of choices.
We have so many choices, and I am so excited. How do I explain this? It's like a kid in a candy shop. I love music, so to be able to sit next to someone who is a professional and has done so many things awesome
Appreciate
in
that.
here, I'm excited. I'm like,
I
if I
appreciate
didn't have
it,
my
y'all.
menu up, I'd probably be everywhere. So,
I definitely
need my-
appreciate it.
of course, we are so
I've been on my
happy to
little
have you
press
here.
run. I've been doing a lot of interviews and podcasts and shows. Real
Mhm.
life, metaverse. I've been grinding, y'all, for real.
What was the last show
Gotta stick
show
to it.
you were just on?
Well, I just did two. In real life, I did one called Industry Outsiders, where they talk about the outsiders of the industry, and they did me an interview talking about, some of the few things I've done in my little musical journey. I hate to say little because that's some hating. That's some hating-ish. I'm gonna quit saying I don't want to curse. But yeah, in my musical journey, we talked about that. And in VR, the last show I did was called The Sampler, and that's on VR chat, where I was a producer. I had to make a beat for an artist and a singer. And right now, as we speak, they working on the song. Well, I think they done. They ready to go. Well, I know they done. I just didn't want to say none. But yeah, they ready to go.
That
And
is
yeah, that's what I've been
awesome.
doing. I've been all across the board. And I just did another interview for the video game that I'm making in real life. I'm making a video game based on my city, Gary, Indiana. It's called City of Steel. And it's gonna come out on PC. It's too big for the phones. I was trying to make it work on the phones. It's too big. So it's gonna come out on PC and hopefully Nintendo Switch. It's called City of Steel.
Oh,
that's a
I'll be
new
buying that.
project. Me too. Can you
appreciate
tell us what
that.
it's about? Like, are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Are you
It's
allowed?
basically I hate to use like Grand Theft Auto because I'm only one person and like I don't have $1 million budget. So, I don't even have $100,000 budget. So basically I'm just creating an open city game sandbox. It's gonna be kind of online based on my city. Gary, Indiana is built just like it. The buildings are like it, the streets are like it. So anybody who's ever really been there, you're gonna like it's like you taking another trip there for real. In the video
That is
game.
awesome.
For sure. It's a
Now,
lot
are
of
you
different stuff
gonna?
you could do. You can go to Michael Jackson house and find some little secrets and stuff. I don't want to do too much talking, but there's a lot of stuff you could do on there.
Oh,
Ooh.
now I'm gonna
Coming
have to get
soon.
it. You're gonna
For
have
sure.
to. You know what? Just let me know when you need someone to test it out for you, and I'll be more than happy to test it out for you because I
You on
love
gaming
that.
PC?
Oh yes, I used to stream all the
Okay,
time.
so
I used to be a
oh
streamer.
yeah, we might can make something happen then.
I
We might
got
can
you.
make something happen.
I got you.
And with my
I
new
will.
PC, I will
Mhm.
play the crap out of it. I always like to try out some
Okay,
new
all right,
games.
for sure, man. It's definitely in the works,
We're here
man.
to
I've been working
support.
hard on it for a year and a half, man. Well, almost 2 years now.
Well,
Hell
we are definitely here to support, and we're definitely here to help promote that for sure. Whenever you need something to be promoted, reach out to me and Bernina. We are your team. We will
Appreciate
love
it.
to help you. Get
Appreciate
some
that.
food.
Oh yeah.
Well, it is almost about that time when it's time
Already?
to end. And you know, we've been having so much fun, and all the people online are
Dope show,
super,
yeah.
super excited to have you here. And they're all super, super excited to listen and to see what you're going to be coming up with next. I am super excited as
That's
well
what's
to
up.
go to those rap battles because you know what, I just want to. I'm not a rapper, but sometimes I feel like I want to just hop in and see what happens. You know, just let it fly out.
Hey,
I
go
just,
do a little
you never know.
practicing. You'll be ready. Yeah, just do a
I
little
know,
practicing
yeah.
and prepare yourself. Look in the
You know,
mirror
I've
and rap
always
battle yourself, and then you'll
yeah,
figure it out.
right. I've always tried to sing in the shower, and I always thought, I wasn't really decent. I think I'm not. People tell me I'm good. I don't think I am, but maybe, you never know. I'm a secret rapper down below, and I have my secret powers.
Yeah.
For
You
sure,
never
for
know.
sure. That's what's up. Hope to see you there. I'm waiting. I can't wait to hear something.
Heck yeah. I have no idea what I'll say, but I'll say something. I don't know.
Oh, you'll cover something, believe me.
I don't know how you guys do it. You guys, like, when you guys do those rap battles and you guys randomly just pull up stuff like out of nowhere. Where does it come from?
Comes from the
It
heart.
take a lot of work. It's not nothing you do overnight for sure.
Yeah.
Don't never believe that story. It's a long process of learning and making a lot of mistakes. It ain't nothing easy for sure.
Yeah, I believe it. It's wild. But guys, I am so grateful to have you guys here on Queen's Talk Gossip, where we flip the switch on negative gossip, turning it into positivity. And we talked about some awesome positivity today when it comes to rapping and it comes
Definitely.
to Mr. Thousand Tracks. I am so happy to have you here on behalf of
sure.
me and my co-host Brownina and my other co-hosts that unfortunately are not here right now, Miss Diva and Captain. I just want to say
Shout out
thank
to the
you so much
co-host.
for joining us. And
Oh, no
hopefully maybe I can come up with some fun. Maybe I can get you, maybe Writer's Pen, and a couple of other people who've already had on here to have a little Queen's rap battle. Have some fun maybe one week. Maybe
Oh, that's
we
crazy.
can
That'd be
maybe we can
wild.
make it happen. You never know. It'll be fun. I'll even
You never
decorate
know.
it. I'll get some. I'll come up with a plan. I'll come up with a plan, guys. And we
Okay.
will do it, and it will be awesome.
That
But
sounds like a
that being
plan for
said,
sure.
yes, unfortunately, it is that time that we do have to go. But before we do, let's get to the business. I want to talk to you, Mr. 1000 Tracks. Where can people
Okay.
come find you and talk to you if they're interested to reach out to you?
Okay, cool. If anybody want to reach out to Mr. 1000 Tracks, make sure y'all look on mostly every social media platform you could think of, especially YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Type in Mr. 1000 Tracks, or you can type in my OG rap name, Leo Vuitton. If you want to hear any music that's been done within the last 10 years, I'm been going crazy. Make sure y'all type them names in YouTube, Facebook,
play this one.
Instagram. Mr. 1000 Tracks. Boom.
That's right. I thought I should play better music for you. All right.
That's all good.
I am actually, you know what? No, let's do Bronina first. What am I doing? I am crazy. Bronina, where can people come find you if they want to talk to you?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at Bronin_C.R.S on Instagram, or BroninCRS on TikTok, or whenever you want to reach out to me, or in the metaverse at Bro Inc. You can find me. I do shoutouts, positive vibes, and all that enjoyment. I will always love to bring the positivity to you.
Yes. And I am Miss Queen. I want to say thank you all so very much for watching, for my live viewers here and my audience out there. You can find me on Instagram and on Facebook, just as it is on here, Miss Queen Lily 01, as well as our 2 YouTube pages. One for Queen Royalty Productions, where you can go and watch the videos that we post about the worlds that our guests have talked about on here, as well as fun world hops and future videos with me and Bernina and all the fun that we'll have. And you can find us at Queen's Talk Gossip YouTube channel and Twitch channel, where you can find the live stream and some videos that we have promoted there. That being said, let's do one little more announcement before we end. If I can press the board without moving. Boop.
Remember to like and subscribe to Queen's Talk Gossip YouTube and Twitch channel for live streaming where you can get the latest and greatest podcast news, along with Queen Royalty Productions to follow the best world promotional videos, Instagram info, and more located on our media boards.
That is right. Give us a like, give us a share, and show us how much you care, and we will hope to see you all next week. Thank you so much for coming, and you guys have an awesome night.
Salute.
Thank you for joining us today here at QT Gossip Podcast for the best of the best info around. Join us again every Thursday at 8 p.m. EST
can come with
or
us,
watch
Mr.
our
Thousand Tracks.
live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, as we close the mic, open your mind to new horizons and the door to countless possibilities. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams.